I was worried that one of these ads was going to be porn. Thank you for not showing porn tier list. Alright, so there's S, A plus, A minus, B plus, B minus, C plus, C minus. How is there like plus to minus but no actual, just like a regular? Alright. C minus. But there's only a regular D. What are these rankings? These rankings make no sense. I don't get it. I don't get it. Alright, so there's a lot of games here. Not as many as you think there would be. But like I said, some of these I've kind of played, some of these I haven't played. If I guess I'll go by if I don't own it. Or if I haven't like played it for like more than like 5 minutes. But once you switch, I haven't played more than like 5 minutes. It seemed alright. Yo, Hat in Time is amazing. I haven't played the Switch version specifically though. But I've heard the Switch version has issues, so I'll put it in A+. It'd be S otherwise. I'm gonna cry. Best Buy PS5 was in your cart. You couldn't pick it up because no stores within 250 miles had it for me for pickup. So wait. What kind of system are they even doing? That doesn't even make sense. That doesn't even make sense. Why can't they just ship it to you? At that point. Like, why can't you pay like $5 or something and they ship it to you? Bro, that's bullshit. I'm gonna make this just a bit bigger just so I can see some of these better. What is a Short Hike? Haven't played. Adventure Time? Haven't played. Aegis? Haven't played. I can't tell what that is. This is AI Solomon. I want to play this, but I haven't played it. Alien? Haven't played. Amnesia? Haven't played. Animal Crossing. Like a B-. It's missing so much content. Like the 3DS Animal Crossing. That one. Where is it? This motherfucker right here. This is like the best Animal Crossing ever. Why they decided to just like throw it out the window? Also, it's green screened as shit. Look at that. You can see Master Onion in the middle. Look at him. He's the real Animal Crossing. But this one was easily the best Animal Crossing. This one's like an A. There's just so much content. I don't know why they were like they didn't even copy and paste the content from the 3DS one into the Switch one, which is what Nintendo usually does. They just threw out everything and just decided to like have no content. It makes no fucking sense. But all the improvements, quality of life changes, graphics, everything else is amazing. The music's really good and all that. I don't know why they didn't. And they still made a shit ton of money. I know. It came out at the right time. And you missed. Bro, why do you not have a bot or something for this by now? Derpy face. I'm sure Birdie can point you in the right direction. Get an RSS feed going or something. Okay, Ark I haven't played, but I do want to play. ARMS I only played for a couple minutes, but I really hated it. Assassin's Creed 3 or Collection ever. I've played those, but I haven't played them on the Switch. Well, actually, no, I haven't even played them that long. I played 4 a bit, but I don't remember that much. Astro Chain I haven't played, but want to play. Astro Bears. I've seen that game, never played it. Don't know what that is. Don't know what that is. These like a bunch of weed games, I don't know. Oh yeah, it's the Ulterior, whatever. The Attack on Titan, haven't done. Axiom Verge, I have played a bit, actually. Time for the... we're gonna see how long this list takes. Actually, it's not too big. We're good. Because like I said, I haven't played a lot of these. Just Fallout 64 or Warrior 64. I'm pretty sure he does, right? Maybe he's just being slow. All right, Axiom Verge. Everyone loves this fucking game. I really don't like it. It controls poorly. The music kind of sucks. The gameplay's the level design's I was glad to support the developer so he could like help his kid or whatever. But the actual game itself, I don't know. I think it's like some people's first Metroidvania. So they're like, oh my god, it's the best game ever. I feel the same way with Hollow Knight, where people like played that as their first Metroidvania or something. Alright, Babaji I haven't played, but I will be playing. This is Bakugan. Get out of here. Baldur's Gate I haven't actually played. I got the mobile version for like $2. I don't play mobile games, so it'll probably never get played. Banner Sega I haven't played, but my friend played them and said they're amazing. Is that Bass Pro Shop? That's amazing. Bastion. I haven't... C, I guess. C minus. I didn't play the Switch version. The Batman's there. I haven't played. Bayonetta 1 I've played, but not 2. Bayonetta 1's dope. I'd put that... Probably... It's been a while. I'd say like a B+. It's a fairly solid game, though. It has a really unique style and everything. I think it got a little, like... It took a little longer. I can't remember what the issue was. There were some little things. In between the levels or something. How do I feel about Hollow Knight's soundtrack? It's actually a really good soundtrack. I just never got into Hollow Knight. And I feel really bad. Like, I've tried so much to play this game. I've tried so many times. I just never does it for me. Yo, Bee Simulator. Ben 10. Bendy I haven't played. Bioshock 2 I actually haven't played. Okay, so for this Switch tier list, do you want me to count games I've played on other systems? Or am I only counting games I've played only on the Switch? I love the art style and the music and the presentation. Like, everything in Hollow Knight's beautiful. I just really don't like the design decisions they made. My call? I'll throw them in. Why the fuck not? Bioshock Infinite I remember really liking, but I haven't played... I'm trying to think, though. No, I'm not gonna put it up, though. I'm just trying to think. It's a Switch tier list. First match ready to paint it? Bro, I have a theory on that shit, man. Axiom and Hollow Knight, it's some people's first ones. That's why they love them so much. Yeah, I'll throw them in. Why the fuck not? I remember this being a pretty solid... It's a linear as fuck game. But I actually really like the setting, the story, the idea, and all that shit. I'm not a big shooter person. So that... Yeah. The original Bioshock, I didn't like as much, but it was still a pretty solid game. It gets a little repetitive. Oh wait, what's the difference here? Oh, there's like is this the collection? Fuck, we're throwing down there. Get out of here. Blair Witch, haven't played. Is this 02 or 01? I think this is 02. The 01 I haven't played. 02. It's like a new. It's made by the Mega Man Zero people. It's like Mega Man and Blaster Master had a kid. It's interesting. I put it like B-. It's solid, but it's hard as fuck. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I'm not against it, the Bioshock Infinite being so linear. I know that was a big thing against it, but I kind of liked it. It kind of like you go on this, like, and it's short. If it was long, that would have sucked. But the fact that it's only, like, 10 hours long, not even or whatever, like, you can beat that in, like, I beat that in 2 days, and I was like, this is sick. Okay, I played BlazBlue Cross Tag. I literally just played it for the Ruby characters. I'd throw it like in the B-. I didn't think it was like bad. It was just like, I'm not a huge fighter person though, so my opinion is kind of skewed. Okay, I haven't played the second one, but I played the first Curse of the Moon. It's a solid game. I throw it in the A-. Bloodstained, I've heard the Switch version runs like shit, but again, I actually kickstarted this game, so yay! But Yooka-Laylee and Bloodstained were the 2 games I ever kickstarted. I almost kickstarted Shovel Knight way back in the day, but I didn't have the money. Which one? Game of the Year edition? I hate how they, like... Oh. Some things are separate, but some aren't separate. Like, they have Borderlands 1 and Borderlands Collection, but they don't have Borderlands 2. You know what I mean? It's like... Huh? I'll just do the Collection. I'll throw them in, like, a B-. I think 2's stronger, but if we're ranking 1 and 2 like together like this, I'd put 2 higher than 1. Boxboy I haven't played, but I do want to play. By Default 2 I haven't played, I only played the demo. Valhalla I haven't played. I like Walking Dead thing I haven't played. Bubsy, the fact that there's more than one new Bubsy is scary. And I like Bubsy games, or I used to, kinda. I mean, I actually had Bubsy 3D as a kid. Bug Fables I haven't played. Burnout Paradise I played when I was younger, but I don't remember much. Cadence of Hyrule I have been playing. It's a good game, it's just not for me. I just realized I don't like the Crypt of the Necrodancer gameplay. I thought it was Crypt of the Necrodancer or something, but like, no, I have both of them. And neither of them have ever gelled. Borderlands 2 is not on the Switch? Really? Alright, Captain Todd. It's one of these games that I've played, but I never want to replay. I've like had no desire to ever. I think there was like 1 or 2 missions left. I just never went back. I was just like, eh. The soccer game I ever played. That's that Wii game. Cars. Castlevania Collection. I have this. It's a pretty solid collection. I wish it had like every game ever. But I mean, it has every classic Dania. Plus Kid Dracula. It's actually a pretty solid collection. I won't lie. It's part of the legendary collection. Fuck. What a weird way of doing that. Cat Quest I haven't played. Katana played IRL. That's Catherine. I actually haven't played Catherine. Cave Story Plus I played on my 3DS. Honestly, Cave Story is pretty solid. I think it gets kind of hard. A little bullshit. Borderlands Game of the Year Edition, Borderlands Legendary Collection. I have 2 on the Switch. That's why they're separated that way. Huh. So they like never released it separately. So Celeste. I think it was a solid game. Would I put an A+? Yeah. I think the part that bugs me is I know it's happened with my chat for some of you. I think the story and the fact that the gameplay is told through the story and the story is told through the gameplay and how it's all built together, it's all like a perfect representation of depression and like getting over like yourself and all this kind of stuff. And the fact that that's lost on some people makes me so sad. The fact that some people never experienced that makes me so sad. Like it's like some people only played like half the game or something. I don't know. It blows my mind. I'm not trying to say the story is like the best story ever. I just think it's a solid representation of depression. You know what I mean? That's what I think. Or like anxiety or depression or like... It's supposed to be about coming out, if I remember correctly. Like about like being trans. Because the creator, it's like some whole thing about that. But like I said, I think it's a perfect allegory for that kind of stuff. Like a struggle, like a personal struggle and then trying to like go through with it. You know what I mean? Cities. Oh, I love Cities. I actually throw that an A+. I almost put it in an S. I actually legitimately love Cities. Let's throw it on an S. The only thing that kind of sucks with Cities is they can kind of lag if you have too much shit on the Switch. Like if you get really, really big. And you still have to buy all the DLC separate. But that's just a Paradox issue. Yo, Clubhouse Games. I actually really like this. Let's throw it an A-. It's like, if you're in the mood for board games, it's a very solid collection of it, with online and everything. Code Princess haven't played, heard shit. The Collection of Mana, let's go. Go A+. Trials of Mana, the OG is amazing. Secret of Mana, obviously you know I love. And Final Fantasy Adventures, probably one of the best Game Boy games. That isn't like Pokemon or Zelda, or, you know, like one of the main names. So, I have to give love to the Mana series there. The Saga I fucking hate these games. But I haven't played that specific collection. Haven't done the simulators. I don't know what that is. Contra Collection I actually don't have. Contra Hard Corps Lamau. Control I haven't played yet. Cooking Sim. Cosmic Star Heroine. I played this. Heroine. It's like trying to be like Chrono Trigger really, really badly. To the point where they even copy and paste like level design from it. And like story beats and stuff. But it just misses the mark. Like, it just, like, needs, like, a bit more polish or something. Like, something about it just didn't, like, it just didn't hit the mark for me. Like, like I said, it's not bad. Like, I wouldn't be like, oh, it's garbage. Like, it's playable, all that kind of stuff. I got very far in it. But it just doesn't, it's not, like, fun. I don't know. Alright, that's a Crash Insane Trilogy. Alright. I'll put A-. There's Crash 1 and 2 are still amazing games. Crash 3 is amazing, but it's so many minigames. And I know that's ironic considering we're about to play, what's it called? DK64. Crash Team Racing literally would go into A tier. I think it actually competes with Mario Kart. Except it has the longest load times I've ever experienced in my entire fucking life. Takes like a minute to load a race. Fuck that. Alright, Cricket, get out of here. Alright, Crypt of the Necrodancer. I'd say these are like equal. They're like kind of the same, like a B-. Crisis I actually haven't played. Cuphead, we'll just throw Cuphead in here. Cuphead's an A minus, A plus. I'd probably say A plus. It's a solid experience. It has its issues, that's why it can't be S. But I feel like it's a I even though I suck at it, it's a great game. It's Daemon Machina, the game everyone forgot. What do I rate Dark Souls? Probably like a B plus. Yeah. I feel like it's aged a bit. I think from other Souls games I've played, like if they took Dark Souls 1 and they put it into like the later engines, it would probably go up to like here. But as it is right now, it's like a B minus or B plus. I mean, is this Darkest Dungeon? God, people keep streaming this game so much on Twitch. I'm like so sick of it. Darksiders. I think I played a bit of 2, but I don't even remember playing it, so we'll throw it down there. Dauntless, don't know. The Blob was like a Wii game. Dead by Daylight, we played for like 10 minutes on stream, so I won't count that. Dead Cells, I've played. Like a B minus. There's better roguelikes out there, but I actually enjoy the gameplay and stuff. I know I've heard that once you like get further in the game, it can get kind of bullshitty. I mean, they're all kind of bullshitty, but when you first start out, it's a lot of fun at least. This is Deadly Premonition, another one. Deltarune, Chapter 1. I don't think it's as strong as Undertale. I actually liked how it ended with that plot twist. I guess I'll throw it in A minus because the music's really fucking good. Like the music's so good in that game, and I do like how it still fucks with you. Like, but it doesn't fuck with you in the same ways that Undertale fucks with you, which I also enjoyed. What is Devil May Cry 2? I've actually never played. I've played every Devil May Cry except for 2. I've always just heard it's horrendous. I've watched a stream or two of it. I've literally have never actually played Devil May Cry 2. Devil May Cry 3 was one of the hardest video games I've ever fucking played. I couldn't even beat the first fucking stage. I remember Boyan Man and I, we spent like 2 hours. We couldn't even get like halfway through the first fucking stage on easy. That shit was fucking impossible. Axiom Verge D, that sells B minus. What sort of tier list is this? I really don't like Axiom Verge. I think it's overrated as fuck, to be honest. I feel like people only like it if it was like their first Metroidvania, is what I've been going for. And Dead Cells, I don't think it's like, it can't go to A tier, I don't think. Not in my eyes. I could move it up to B plus maybe, but Devil May Cry 1, I actually like this game, but I actually might like it better than 3 because it's a bit more like you can actually do it. I find the weapons suck, the music sucks, the level design sucks, the enemies suck, the way you have to attack sucks, the bosses suck. Like everything, I just don't like it. In Axiom Verge. With Dead Cells, I'm also just going based on like how many times have I like replayed these games or wanted to play them again, or like would I play, like I'm also just weighing them in like that too. There's just a lot of shit here. Alright, Diablo 3 I actually haven't played yet. Can't tell what this is. This I haven't played this version or whatever, but I played those back in the day, I guess. Don't know what that is, don't know. Actually, Divinity Original Sin I haven't actually played. Tropical Freeze. S tier. Fucking amazing game. Don't Starve. I guess I've played Don't Starve before, but it was a while ago, and I don't really remember it. OG Doom. OG Doom's sick, bro. Yeah, and it's just personal preference. I just feel like it doesn't do anything, like, I haven't seen before. You know what I mean? In, like, a Metroidvania. It's like, it's so safe. And, I mean, that's not a bad thing for things to be safe or linear, like we were saying before. But it's almost like it does it, like, it's like what happened with Cosmic Star Heroine here. It's like it takes too much from what it's taking from, and then it, like, has, like, no identity, almost. You know what I mean? It's like, it has nothing of its own that I can, like, be like, oh, yeah, Because I just remember Don't Starve being hard as fuck. My friend gifted it to me. And, is this New Doom? I actually didn't like New Doom that much, but I won't throw it on the list because I only played it. Actually, no, I did actually play it for a bit. I can tell it's a good game, but it's just not for me. So where do I put that then? I know for some people it's like an S tier game, but it's not S tier for me because I personally don't think it's the best game ever. But I can recognize it's a good game, so I guess I'll put it in B+. It's like Dark Souls, where it's like I know people love it, but it's like not my favorite game ever. Don't Starve's boring as fuck. Highly capitalized on nostalgia. Only a true player that died first day of winter. Ha! Doom 2016 overstayed its welcome. I feel like that was the issue with most of these newer games. Sometimes don't just be too long. Doom 2 isn't as good as Doom 1. I actually like it a lot. Actually, I'll put it an A+. I actually think Doom 2 is pretty good still. This Doom 3, I actually never played Doom 3. Doom 64, I think is like Doom 2. It's like underrated. People just don't give it a shot. Journal I haven't played. Doraemon Seasons I haven't done. Fighter Z I played a little bit. It's a pretty solid game. I love its presentation and all that. Xenoverse 2 is a weird game. It's probably like a B-. Actually, it's probably like a B+. It's like, I wouldn't put it into A. It's like, it's a game where it's one of those classic Dragon Ball Z games where you go back and you have to like change the story of history of Dragon Ball Z by like making the fighters kill each other or some shit. Dragon Quest Builders 2 I've been playing on PC. I actually really like this game. A-. I haven't got far enough to see like if there's more, but right now I'd say it's an A-, a few chapters in. First one I never played was Dragon Quest 2 I never played. 3 I've never played. Dragon Quest 11 I'd throw into like an A-. It's a very good JRPG. It's like a classic JRPG, but like modernized. I would the only reason why I can't go higher is that there's only 5 songs in the game. Dragon Quest OG, it's like not it's not bad. It's just a little boring and a little obtuse. So yeah, C+ for obtuseness. Dragon's Dogma, never played. Dragon's Lair. Actually, I guess I played Dragon's Lair, but not that version. Drawful 2 I have, but I've never actually played. Your Dragon, Duke Nukem 3D. It's actually a really cool version of the game. If we're talking just Duke Nukem 3D, it's actually a very solid port with online, with like different rendering engines and music. It's like really good. Dust, my friend loved that game. I never played it though. I don't know what that is. Empire of Sin, I just remember from those trailers. Enter the Gungeon. Like a B+? No joke, it just hurts my thumbs. It might actually go up to an A- actually. Enter the Gungeon's pretty dope. I did like Enter the Gungeon a lot. Yeah, I'd feel like A-, yeah. It's a very good game. Yeah, it's just a party game, right? Like, where's Jackbox? Where are we gonna put Jackbox? Oh, Event Horizon. No idea what this is. Everspace. Exit the Gungeon. Fairy Tail, Fallout Shelter, Family Feud. Okay, Fast Remix, I actually own this. I love how there's like the deep cuts that I actually own. This is like a pretty good F-Zero. Very pretty, but the mechanics are kind of shitty sometimes. It doesn't work as well as you want it to. There's shitty party games. Oh, like there is shitty party games in here. I guess there has been a few already. Or are you saying like there's? Okay, all of these weed games haven't played. FIFA, biggest weed game, haven't played that. Crystal Chronicles, this remake, haven't played that. So am I just ranking the Final Fantasies in here? God damn. Where does FF9 go? I don't think I can put it S tier because of the long loading times. It still holds it back. FF8, I can admit it's flawed. I'd put it in like A-, but it's still an amazing game. And FF7, I mean... Uh-oh. I'm so paranoid I'm gonna click off the screen or something. Where did it go? FF7's gone! I like deleted it. Oh, there it is. Some say he's comparing the rest of the games we played, how much he enjoyed playing it. Yeah, I'm basically, okay, so yes. So, even though technically it's a Switch tier list, I'm doing like, I'm gonna count it if I played it before, if it's, you know, a game I really loved or know to death. Or if I've at least checked out the Switch version or know, like, the port. Or, like, you know, if I played the port somewhere else or something. The other ones, I'm also just ranking the games, because I just love some of these games. And then other ones are, yeah. But I'm trying to go off my own, yeah, like, how many times have I played them? Do I want to play them again? Do I, all that kind of stuff. FF10, I still think is a pretty weak Final Fantasy, but it's grown on me over the years. I actually am liking it more and more as I play it more and more. 12, I feel like I've never given a solid chance. Like, I've never given it a chance. I put it in B-, so I never given it a chance. I've never played this version of 15. These are like the NES Fire Emblems. They're pretty shit. I bought them because they were getting de-released. They're doing that same shit where they're like, oh, it's available for like a month. 3 Houses. This is a solid game. Like, legit solid game. I just, I wish I liked strategy RPGs more. Just Warriors. Firewatch I haven't played. Haven't done the fitness. I've never played FNAF. One day we'll have that marathon. Look how many fucking Five Nights games. I don't know what this is. Fortnite. It gets, like, repetitive. It gets so boring to me, Fortnite. I think there's the same shit over and over and over and over. But with friends, it goes a little bit higher. But, it's like, but it's like it's a sound game. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing, like, wrong with it. Like, you know, graphics work and, like, you can build, like, you know, the mechanics work and the guns shoot and all that. Like, I don't have issues with that. Although, I guess the Switch version was a little shit. No, I haven't played Firewatch. I wonder if I should. Birdie's like, we're putting it on the list. Friday the 13th I haven't played, but isn't that game supposed to be, like, the best game ever? Is this Fuse or whatever? This is Fuser. I like it. I don't own it. I guess I only played a couple hours of it. But, like, I got a good enough impression. Birdie was talking about this, too. It's like, you can't, like, lose. Like, it's not really a game. Like, they tell you can lose. But, like, as long as you literally are always, like, doing something, which you're basically always going to be doing, because, like, you're always going to change the... You know what I mean? Like, there's no, like... Like, it's like I said, it's kind of the stuff I already do. It's really fucking cool, though. Because, like, it is really cool getting, like, the drum of this and the vocals of this. And the, like, I love it, like, from, like, a technical standpoint. But, from what I've learned, too, Birdie was saying, is that you can't even mod the game. Like, it's just, like, it's one of those music games where it's just falling through the cracks. Because you can't mod it because it's too hard to pull the individual tracks of everything. You can't really, blues. There's no real hard mode or anything. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing to, like... You can't really combo or high score. Like, there's nothing to push it, right? But, it's actually really cool, though. I'm not a huge fan of storytelling games like Firewatch. But, for my opinion, like, just why not both? Sometimes I'm in the mood for a Bioshock Infinite, and sometimes I'm in the mood for, like, a Bloodstained, or a Celeste, or a... I guess those are all linear as fuck games. Or, like, sometimes I'm in the mood for a Cities. You know what I mean? Like... let's see, what is this? Is this Galgun? Gato Metal. Because I remember all these. Game Dev Story I've actually played on my phone. Like, years ago. It gets a little repetitive, but it's fun. You have fun for the first, like, hour, and then you're like, eh. Garfield Kart? I literally have Ghostbusters, the game, downloaded and bought, and I haven't played it. Should we do it in October? I think I was going to do it last October, and then I just never did it. So we'll probably do it this October. I don't know what this... I feel like I know what this is, I don't know. It is... I think I don't own it. Goat Simulator's jokes, but I don't actually... I haven't played it long. Goat Eater... I just said Goat Eater, too. Golf Story. I hate golf. And I'm still giving it a B+. The end game was way too hard for me, because I suck at golf. But I loved its RPG story. Like, I loved how, like, it made golf interesting. Because it would give you all these different variations on the formula. And Frisbee golf and all sorts of different things. It was sick. Alright, Goosebumps. Hey, Grandia Collection. I've only played a little bit of these, so I can't list them just yet. But there actually were some childhood games I forgot about. Gris is a cool artsy game. But I've played cooler artsy games, so I'll throw it in B-. Hades I haven't played yet, crazy enough. Harvest Moon. This one's... Is that Hatsumi? I haven't played Hellblade yet, but it's on our list of recommended games. It's like one of the... I only have like 5 games left on the list. Left on the list. One of them's Heavy Rain, one of them's Hellblade. One of them's Fallout. So we're pretty much doing those the next few months. I'll be slipping those in. Luckily, like, 2 of those are really short. Like Heavy Rain and Hellblade. They're both pretty short. Hello Neighbor I've never played. I don't know what that is. Hollow Knight, like I said, I didn't really enjoy it. Plus. Hotline Miami's dope. The first one's really good. The second one, not so much. But I'd still put it an A+. I think it has a unique, like, everything about it. The story, setting, music. You're gonna be playing it like... You know what? Just gonna leave Pokemon Mobile out until no one else playing it. It's like 3 years from now. I heard there's like 5 different currencies. So the issue is like, it's very pay to win. He's waiting for Cadna to play it. Why is Hulu on here? Best game. I also don't have that app. I'm in Canada. Human Fall Flat is actually a lot of fun. I actually think Human Fall Flat's very solid. I also feel like Fall Guys ate their lunch. Like, I feel like Fall Guys, like, saw Human Fall Flat. And then, like, just, you know, like, tweaked it a little bit. You know what I mean? Made it more of a party game than, like, a adventure game. And I feel like they kind of ate their lunch. But if you get a chance, like, multiplayer Human Fall Flat is so funny. It's so good. It gets a little old after a while. You know what I mean? After, like, 20 hours or some shit, you get old with it, or 10 hours. But you have the game beaten by then. I don't know what this is. Hyrule Warriors I haven't actually played. I Am Setsuna fucking sucks. I almost want to put it into F, but it had, like, decent presentation. It has, like, it just barely squeaks above F. It's like, this is like Square was trying to make old school RPGs again. But they, like, this was another game that's trying so hard to be Chrono Trigger. But, like, took none of the parts that made it good. And then they made the soundtrack like Breath of the Wild, where it's all piano, which is fine. But nothing's interesting. Nothing's original. Nothing's fun to play. The characters suck. The story's like boring and predictable. And I think it's just a rip-off of another game, from what I understood. Just everything about it was just... And it wasn't fun to play, which is the worst part of all. Hulu's S tier. Has a lot of replayability. Ice Age, I actually got this game from my mom, so I haven't played it, but I know she has been having fun with it. Icy... Is this Ikaruga? Immortals I haven't played. Into the Breach. No fucking joke. S tier. 100%. Probably my favorite RTS I've ever played. Or whatever the fuck you call this. Top-down isometric, turn-based strategy game. There's one thing I love about it. How is this the full soundtrack? There we go. It's like 10 minutes of that. Holy shit. Like, we need the beats. Alright. Was this Iron Fury? No. Jeopardy? No. John Wick. I didn't know there was a John Wick game. Damn. Jumanji. Haven't played. Jump Force. Haven't played. Jump Rope Challenge. Just, it goes higher than shit because it actually encourages people to jump. And it is fun for like 5 minutes. Jurassic World Evolution. What's the one I have? 2017? I have one of these ones. Or do I have 2019? I don't remember which one I have. I think I have 2019. It's actually a pretty fun game. I just wish they had better songs. Like I would, like if I didn't know if there's like actually a PC version of Just Dance and it's like modded, or maybe the Wii version's modded, like modded to have custom songs and dance routines and shit. That'd be dope. The Katamari Damacy reroll, a little overpriced for what it is, in my opinion. It's like double the price of the original game. But I still think it's amazing. The second game I think is S tier. The first game's A+, though. I don't think I've met a single person who hasn't like laughed their ass off playing that game, or like had a good time, or like enjoyed theirself. You know what I mean? Katana Zero is basically 2D Hotline Miami. You either are gonna love the story or hate it. I actually love the story. The gameplay can get a bit samey. So that's the only reason why it gets out of S. Sometimes it can get a little repetitive, but I love the gameplay, so it didn't really bother me too much. Where's DK64? No, it's coming, Ken. Birdie just requested this 500 game tier list first. So we're almost done. We're actually almost done. Okay, let's speed through this. Don't know. That's that music game. Kirby Fighters 2 is pretty shit. We'll put it in D. I haven't played Star Allies. LA Noire actually is a pretty good. I actually really enjoy LA Noire. As dumb as it is, I don't think I could put it higher or anything like that. I think it's worth a play. I think it's worth playing. It's very unique. I've never played a game like it, especially with Cole freaking the fuck out on everyone. I love it. DK64 wouldn't be on this tier list, unfortunately, unless they port DK64 to the Switch. Okay, I don't know what these are. Oh yeah, the Catrio Mystery Layton game. The game where a true gentleman ditches his daughter. The story is the worst thing I've ever played ever. I fucking hate the story with every fiber of my being. But the puzzles are still really fucking good. The graphics are amazing, or like the presentation of the game and everything. The music's still pretty good. But I can't, like, if they literally just change the sidekick into not like the most boring character ever, who literally simps for the main character. That's all they do. They're just there to be like, oh miss, you're like the most amazing thing ever. It's like, it's so bad. Oh my god. I'd put a B-. The story, literally, it is like a story game. You know what I mean? It's like a half story, half puzzle. So the puzzles push it up to B, but the story brings it down. You know what I mean? Cuphead is A+. Yeah, of course Cuphead's A+. I've beaten Cuphead like many, many times. Lego City Undercover is actually a pretty cool multiplayer game. I'd put it like B+. So it's actually Lego games are pretty fun. They just get a little samey. I haven't played these Lego games. I've played them in... Hello? Did it break? What do I do? Literally, the tier maker site broke. Good tier site. Good job, website. Well, I guess that's it. That's the tier list. I'm not spending another hour doing this again. GG. Well, that was a waste of time. Well, that was a giant waste of time. Wow. Can I restart and it'll work like that? What is going on? I think Google Chrome is just like shitting the bed. Like, it's not loading anything right now. What the fuck's going on? We're not dropping frames or anything. Google Chrome is straight up just shitting the bed. Yeah, it's just shitting the bed so hard right now. Yeah, I think it's memory leaking hard or something. Well, this sucks. It's not even letting me close it. It won't even load it. It's dead. Literally, it's just dead. Oh, shit! It clutched! It clutched out so hard. Yo, let's go! Let's go. Let's go. It clutched out so hard. Yay. Every Lego game must be same tier. I think, no. Thank God the tier maker isn't a fucking piece of shit. I just assumed there'd be a piece of shit website. Or that I had to sign in, because I didn't sign in. I think what happened is trying to load these ads. That's when it broke. It like went too hard. Ninjago I don't think is as good as Undercover, but it's still pretty solid. Incredibles I haven't played, Worlds I haven't played. Ad blocker time? Bruh. Can't have ad blocker on Twitch. Plus, like I've always said, I actually like supporting people and making sure they actually get their money. I know a lot of people don't seem to care about that, but I actually do care about people, you know, getting paid. So Lost Sphere, never played. That's the other shitty one. That's why I never played it. Luigi's Mansion 3, I haven't played. Mario Rabbids. A pretty solid game. It's not my favorite game ever. I'd probably put a B-. Like, the gameplay's not my style of gameplay, but it's a very solid game for what it is. Presentation mode. You really wish I'd had the highlight the message thing. Did I really not have highlight your message? I thought I did. I probably turned it off to declutter. That's funny. I never realized I had it off. I mean, I already read all your messages anyway. There's a presentation mode. I'm too afraid to click shit anymore. I'm not gonna click anything anymore. I'm too fucking afraid. Fuck this. We're not breaking my lip. We're not breaking this after all this. Problem not with using ad block in general. So it's a website that shove 40 ads in your face. You don't even know how to leave the website. Oh, there we go. Cool. It did fuck it up though. Good job, Birdie. Good job, buddy. It literally fucked it up. It got rid of all the backlog. Man, why did I listen to you? You literally just fucked the list, man. Fuck. What I get for listening to the chat. I don't give a fuck about the ads. You're the only one who cares about the ads. I literally don't even notice them. I just want to get this fucking list over with. Now I have to really do half this list again. Oh my god. Yeah. Ads froze it, yes. But what's your point? We can reload this website. We've already learned we can reload the website. Making me have to spend another 10 minutes doing this fucking sucks, dude. Especially because it was literally for no reason. Like I was literally I was content. We were going. We were there. We were just about to keep going. And then bam. But now we know if you go into presentation mode, it ruins your list. So don't do that. Just never go into presentation mode ever. We're almost back. I mean, shit, when it starts becoming to the point of literally taking over like 2 hours of my stream content, that starts to get a little ridiculous. I might have to put a cap saying no 500 game list, like, because it's a little crazy. Didn't play. Okay, we're back. Okay, finally. Mario Kart 8. Mario Kart 8's a fucking 10 out of 10 game. S tier. Mario Kart Live, haven't played. Aces, haven't played. Haven't played. Mega Man 11 is a shitty Mega Man game. I put like C+. Wait, I should have thought you waste them all on gambling. Bruh, it happens. It happens. Mega Man Legacy Collection 2 has 7, 8, 9, 10. So those are my like favorite ones. We'll put an A+. Legacy Collection 1 has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'd also put an A+. I don't think any one of them would go into S tier though. Legacy Collection 2, I put that in B+. Definitely the weakest of the collection. X Legacy Collection 1. It's probably S tier. Just because of Mega Man X1. Has X1, X2, X3, X4. 2 of those games are S tier. Pretty much 3 of those games are S tier. So yeah, this whole collection pretty much just goes there. Zero Collection. All gen Pokemon. Oh my god. All like 8,000 Pokemon. 800. I would actually probably die. The Mega Man Zero games are fucking tight. I didn't say no tier list. I just said no literally 10,000 year tier list. Dungeons is... Oh, I have played Dungeons. I forgot I played this. Where would I put Dungeons? It's like actually pretty fun, but it's very basic. Basic's not bad. Like B-, it's probably around there. Story mode, I haven't really played. OG Minecraft will go up. It's gotta be S tier. Fuck. Between the servers, the mods, the actual just vanilla game itself, the multiplayer aspect, like, just everything about it. Monopoly, get the fuck out of here. Monster Boy. I haven't played Mortal Kombat 11. I played a little bit of my friend Pedro, but it's not enough to rate it. Your Barbie Horse Adventure, let's go. Rock, paper, scissors moveset tier list. My time in Portia, I've really wanted to like this game, but I've never been able to get into it. Just something about it just makes me not like it, and I don't know what it is. And I'm usually into like farming games nowadays. I haven't played all these. The new Pokemon Snap. Yeah, no, sorry for getting frustrated. Just, you don't understand my frustration of having to re-put like 70 games, or like 200 games back on this fucking list. New Pokemon Snap does exactly what it's supposed to do. I'll give it an A-. I actually think it's a little bit too long, but I don't necessarily think it's really a bad thing. It's kind of like you just go back to it later. I'd say like an A-. I feel like if there's better games you could play, but for what, it's like it's very good at what it does. New Super Lucky Tail. Didn't take as long as you thought. That part didn't take as long. The tier list is taking longer than I did think it's gonna take though. But again, I tried to plan today, so I had the time to do it. We just gotta hope Donkey Kong... I'm honestly just really worried about DK64. Just because I have no idea if I'm gonna fucking struggle for 5 hours today on one banana. New Soup Deluxe. I haven't played, like, the Switch version. But I played the Wii U version. There's a few differences, I guess. It's a pretty solid Mario game. I think this is probably the strongest. I think New Soup U is the strongest, then New Soup DS, New Soup 2 for the 3DS, and then the Wii one. I think the Wii one's the weakest one. Even though people love that one. But that one's just so easy. Like, unbearably easy. Ni no Kuni, I haven't played enough to make an opinion. Kart Racers, get out of here. Night Trap. It's such a unique, fun little game. And the remaster is actually really good. It's very well done how they upscaled everything. All the stuff they've done. All the different aspects of it. But the gameplay is hard as fucking balls. Like, almost like impossible to get it without a guide. But it's really cheap. Like, you know, it's not, like, expensive. If it was more expensive, it would be lower. It's like 10 bucks or something. Like, I think it's worth checking out. Like, for its uniqueness. That's a good point. Is that I'm trying to figure this out. Like, what's the best way? I think I'm just, like, short-tempered today, and I don't know why. So, like I said, I am sorry. I didn't mean to freak out at you. Sometimes I just get, like, weird, and I don't know why. I think I just need to take a day off. Not, like, in a bad way. Just, like... I think the day offs help me just, like, reevaluate. So I've played No More Heroes 1. The fighting boss fight stuff is amazing. But the in-between parts, the open world part as they call it, but it's not really open world, is actually dog shit. It's like C+. But you do get to shake your Wiimote like you're masturbating, which is pretty cool. Octodad. I've actually played Octodad. Octodad's pretty jokes. I will put it like B-. Octopath Traveler has so much potential, but it falls a little bit short. Mostly for the same reasons everyone's heard, where all the characters don't really interact. The story has... It's weird, the story is both, like, generic, but also has really unique aspects to it. Like with Primrose and stuff like that. But then there's other parts where you're just like, oh my god, like, the same old shit. Okami HD. The longest... It's a long game. I've never beat it before. I'll put it like B-. I don't think it's bad or anything. But it doesn't... I don't think it does... Like, what... Yeah. And that's my thought. In One Piece. Yo, one step from Eden. Let's fucking go. I'll put this in A+. I think it's just shy of an S, but it's amazing Battle Network clone roguelike game. Especially the PC version. Oh, we're almost at the end. Let's go. I haven't played... this is Ori and the Blind Forest. Another game people really love. Graphics are beautiful. I really didn't like the chase sequences. It got a little, like, repetitive. I liked, actually, how you could save anywhere. I thought that was a cool checkpoint thing or whatever, where you could make your own checkpoints. The weapons suck, though. I'd probably put a B-. I don't have any inclination to replay it or play it. Home now, I can finally enjoy the stream without the 10-minute delay. Yes! No 10-minute delay. Let's go, Ebert. Also, Ebert, did you see my clip about... I went to Brazil today. I can show you. I'll show you after. So the second game is actually stronger than the first game. I put it in B+. They kind of fix a lot of the issues of the first game. Overcooked 2... I actually haven't played the second one, but I played the first one. The first Overcooked's pretty solid. It's good times. I feel like it can make or break friendships or relationships. Never played Overwatch. Owlboy is like another game that had so much potential, but falls just a little bit short. but the graphic, it's all made by one person. It's the pixel art is so beautiful, and like the music and the setting and the idea and the story, it actually gets better as you go. It starts off really fucking boring, but then by the end, it's like this full-blown war, and it's so fucking cool. And then the game ends. And it ends like right when it starts getting good. Like, they should have just started the game later. You know what I mean? Or it's on your list of games to play for sure. It's probably the most beautiful game you've ever seen, especially because it upscales so nicely. Oxenfree is I like its dialogue. It's known for basically having a system where the characters talk to each other. It's kind of in real time. The second game's coming out of this soon, second Oxenfree. So you basically like talk to like aliens, kinda, do like a radio thing. And then like there's a lot of choices. It's one of those games where like, you know what I mean, if you do this, if you're too slow, if you're too fast, if you go the wrong direction, if you don't solve it fast enough, shit goes down. I'd say like a B+. I wouldn't put into my A's, but there's nothing wrong with it. It's not that long or anything. I think it sort of encapsulates that, you know, like high school shit pretty well. I mean, everything's always going to be cringy, blah, blah, blah. But I feel like it does a good job of the pacing. The way people talk to each other. I think it's really well done. Paladins. The Panzer Dragoon remake. The biggest issue with it is that they didn't give you a button to rapid fire. So it's like a Star Fox game, you know, we have to like shoot the things, you go on rails, you go fly around on your dragon. But you have to mash A every single shot. You have to go A. It destroys your hand. They could have easily added a rapid fire mode or auto fire or some kind of toggle or something. Nope. If they added that, it would literally go up like 2 ranks. It would go up literally to B+. But because they fucked it that hard, they had one job. Yeah, exactly. I just need to get a turbo controller, right? Like I have to go old school. Origami King, I don't know why this game got hated on. I think people went in thinking it was going to be the N64 or GameCube game for some reason, even though it was very obviously not going to be that game. But the story and the writing is very fucking funny. It's actually so well done. The battle system, I think, works. Out of all the newer Paper Marios, this is the one that I think has the most like the most fun, and it's quick. They have good item resources. There's no experience in the old-fashioned way, but you do have to get confetti, and confetti is basically experience, because you have to take your confetti and fill it up in the world. So when you defeat enemies, you get more confetti, and then you use that confetti to get further in the game. Which makes me think that no one ever played this game. Because people instantly just saw that there was there's no experience points! Oh my god! But there is. It's the confetti and the coins. Like, things cost a lot of money. Things cost like thousands of dollars in this game. So you actually have to fight to get coins and confetti. Which is, you know, almost like some kind of system that judges your experience or something. I don't know. It's just, it literally just doesn't say XP. And people lost their fucking minds. It makes me so sad, because people missed out on a fucking amazing game. The overworld parts are amazing. Like I said, the writing's so on point. Whoever translated it or localized it, they did an amazing job. Yeah, people were just too dumb, I think, or whatever. Like, the general concept. Like, they took the idea of experience points. They just kind of changed how it is, right? Instead of it being a value you get and I level up, I have to use my resources to buy better equipment. Or to, like I said, go further in the game or find new things or warps or whatever the fuck. Like, they reward you constantly for exploring or using or fighting or whatever. Even sometimes you have to fight to advance the story or to do things. Like, you know what I mean? There's always a point. So it's not like the other... I played the other ones. The other ones actually have no points. Except for the Wii U one. The Wii U one had the color. The color thing actually did work. PAW Patrol never played. Never played Payday 2. I've heard it's good, though. The Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney trilogy. Where's Super Derpy Face? That obviously has to go S tier. My Shovel Knight tier list. Do they have them all separate? Pikmin 3 is actually another very solid game. This is actually my favorite Pikmin. I put it in A+. Actually, A-. I don't think any Pikmin game would go like higher than an A-. I think Pikmin 2 is kind of boring. I didn't like how the the sun cave system shit. Wasn't really a fan of that. Never played any of the Paper Marios, but I played Mario and Luigi Superstar. Kinda. It's like Mario and Luigi is made by the Super Mario RPG team. That it kind of embodied more Mario RPG. Paper Mario has a little bit of its own style, especially the first. Actually, every game has its own little bit of its own style. It's more like dialogue heavy. Paper Mario games tend to like embellish on characterization. So like you'll meet like a pirate Bob-omb, and then he'll like lament to you about being a pirate for like 5 minutes. You know what I mean? Like, it would be like shit like that. While, and they'll joke about it, like Mario will fall asleep during that 5-minute thing. Because, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, fuck backstory. Yeah, exactly. No, it's really, and that was the thing, is they used to, like, expand upon the lore. So you'd meet, like in the second game especially, you'd meet, like, gruff Bob-ombs who are hard on their time. There was, like, you basically go to, like, this, like, it's called Rogueport. You're basically, like, in this, like the degenerate town. Where it's, like, you know, like, degenerate Shy Guys and bandits and... oh yeah, there's like the Dawn, there's literally the Pinatas, whatever, you know, from Sunshine, but they're like the mafia, so they're wearing like full fucking Dawn suits. They're like, hey, you came in here trying to mess with my daughter's wedding, and they do the whole Godfather thing and everything. Well, that's the thing, is that they kind of stopped doing the lore stuff after the third game because Miyamoto got mad. Plague Inc. Let's go. I never played it. Pokken, I've never played longer than 5 minutes, even though I have the controller. Mystery Dungeon Remake, I've never played Let's Go. I never played, like, any of these. I played Quest a little bit, but not long enough. Actually, no, I played Quest long enough to know, to make an opinion. It's like a D. It's kind of shit. Power Rangers. Prinnies, I haven't played, but I want to play. I haven't played the Puyo Tetris. Rayman Legends, I played on Wii U. That's a very solid game. Actually, I'd honestly put it A+. There's, like, nothing wrong with it. It has a lot of content. Multiplayer is fun. Some fun little mini games and stuff too you can do with friends, like little things. There's like fun little music gimmick levels. Like it's very solid. And they were like, wow, this game's amazing. Everyone really loves this game. Let's never make another Rayman again. I'm not complaining about the lore. It's just the foreign concept for me in Mario games. RPG and Superstar Saga had lore. But that's the thing, is that like Miyamoto himself literally hates RPGs. The only RPG he ever played was Earthbound. And that was also because he made it. Resident Evil 0 is the only Resident Evil I've never played, by the way. Resident Evil 4, I think, has aged a bit. I think it's about a B+ nowadays. Back in the day, I think it was more of an A, almost S. Resident Evil 5, I think, aged better than I thought it did. I'd actually put this in an A-, weirdly enough. Resident Evil 6 can literally go into the F tier. You can fucking... literally made me retroactively hate the Resident Evil series for literally years. Whoops, I never played Revelations. Whoops. OG Resident Evil 1 remake, S tier, 100%. Do this rank. Oh yeah, I'm gonna organize it by that as well. Yes, I will do that. I usually just get the list first. This one I won't care about, but these ones I'll range. Yes. Return of the Obra Dinn I haven't played, but I've heard good things. Rhyme I haven't played. Ring Fit Adventure is actually probably one of the best fitness games I've ever played. No, like no joke, no cap. Rocket League, I played a bit. It's not bad. It's not really my cup of tea. Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 is a pretty solid port. I think Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 is weak compared to 1 and 2. I think it's about the graphics and shit. Pokemon Go is the best Pokemon ever made. I love the idea of actually going into the world and finding Pokemon. I wish the gameplay part was a bit better. But I was really into Pokemon Go for a bit. I actually thought that was a cool idea. I don't even know what Roller Coaster Tycoon Adventures is. I think it was some shitty one. Romancing Saga 2 I have. It's an interesting game because it's based off Final Fantasy 2. But it I actually probably put C+. Oops. It's not very captivating. I haven't played number 3. It's RPG Maker. Rune Factory 4. I fucking love Rune Factory 4. I'll put it... I haven't played in a minute. I'll put it A-. I haven't played in a minute. Only because I don't really remember if there's anything wrong with it. But basically, it's like, you literally live in like a JRPG town, so you can be like a farmer and shit, or you can go adventuring. But either quest thing has a huge amounts of content. So very popular right here, right now. You stop playing, the pandemic ruined it for you. Oh yeah, I forgot, Eberk. I remember you did tell me about your Pokemon Go experiences. Saints Row, I played some Saints Rows, but not those ones. Sakura didn't play. Sega Genesis Collection, I can rate it because I've played all these games. It's like, doesn't have all the Sonic games, so put a B+. If it had Sonic 3, it'd be legendary. But that was back when they still couldn't put Sonic 3 in anything. Peach Balls, S tier. I don't even know what Peach Ball was. Oh yeah, there it is. I'm like, what is this? Oberdin is from Lucas Pope, the same dude who made Papers, Please. Ah. I just know people love Return of the Oberdin. Which one is... Pirate's Curse is my favorite one. I think this is Pirate's Curse. We'll put that in A-. Is this Half Genie Hero? Half Genie Hero I thought was kind of I don't think I played that one. Shaq Fu I never played, didn't play that. Oh, they are listed individually. Why would they put the Trove and them individually? What? I don't even know if I can look at this on stream. No, we can't, bro. It's Second Kaguro. We can't look at that on screen. Jesus Christ, dude. That's like the one thing on the list, isn't it? I remember seeing Sengoku Kaguro, whatever the fuck, on the list. I'm glad I didn't show this on stream. Jesus Christ. I actually know this girl from another game called Project Cross Zone. It's so weird seeing them in their actual game. All right, here we go. Is this King Knight? King Knight was the weakest one for sure. I didn't like King Knights that much. B-. Is this OG Shovel Knight? We will put him... The OG Shovel Knight campaign is like solid. Pretty solid. It's not as bad as Game of Zone Unity. Decisions were made. All right, here we go. Showdown. Showdown's kind of Reaper. I like this campaign a lot too. I like this. I like how he could slide. Sliding was fun. King Knight got a Showdown in the stick since it was the finale of the series. Got a girl to change to a maid costume that you were hosting before the stream. Who was I hosting? I love how you always watch the host. I never watch my own hosts. I'm always like, who am I hosting? The entire collection would be S tier. Oh yeah, my real life friend. That makes sense. No, Civ 6 is definitely S tier, especially with all the DLC. It's amazing having portable Civ 6. Haven't played. Didn't play enough. Haven't played. Sonic Forces I refuse to play. Sonic Mania is literally S tier. I was actually literally thinking this morning about how Sonic Mania was like the perfect Sonic game. And they not, like, I've never seen a video game company knock it out the park so perfectly. And then just like never do it again. They're like, yeah, we really killed it. Everyone's happy. Not a single person's upset. Getting perfect scores. Let's never do that again. You hosted the... No, I know, but she's not a maid girl. That's like not her only thing. She's ASMR or whatever. Fractured Butthole. I haven't played yet. Stick of Truth I like. It's pretty solid. I'd probably put it A-. Yeah. It's short and sweet, and it's funny. I'd put it A-. It doesn't overstay its welcome. I feel like if it was longer, it'd drop down. Spiritfire I haven't played. Splatoon 2. This is a solid game. I'd probably put it A+. I like the multiplayer as well. That's like the one game I actually played multiplayer. I haven't played the trilogy ASMR. I think Spyro 1 is really good, but the other ones aren't nearly as good. I think the Crash trilogy is a lot better than... Yeah, this would be fair. Crash trilogy would be above the Spyro trilogy, 100%. That right there works. I didn't play these ports. Star Wars Pinball. Stardew! Obviously S tier. Yo, Rob, coming in with the host. Hey, what were you doing today? Are you just coming in with the host? Either way, I appreciate. We're almost done this tier list. We're almost done it. Starlink, haven't played. Don't know what that is. Street Fighter. Anniversary Collection. I didn't play like this specific collection. Streets of Rage 4 is kind of like Sonic Mania. They knocked it out of the fucking park. It also got DLC just recently. Super Bomberman R. I'm a Bomberman fan. This game sucks. I hate when they go back to like the boring Bomberman shit. They always do that. They'll just be like, let's go back to the basics. It's like, no one likes this. 3D All-Stars. I love the Galaxy port. I think it's it's like the best way to play that game. Like, am I judging this on each individual game? Or like the value of the bundle? It's like all the games are like pretty much S tier. Except for Sunshine, I guess. I'd call that like an A. But yeah, I guess, right? It's just the games. Yeah, I don't know. It's a weird thing to judge. Kirby 64 is so good. Did you know that was the last Kirby game Sakurai made? Which would explain why I had so much content and why it was so good. 3D World, I think, is a solid game. I don't think it's as solid as other Mario games that have come out after it or before it. But I don't think it's a bad game at all. Mario 35. I kind of miss it a little bit. I'll put it an A-. It had potential to be an S if it had a bit more content and didn't get discontinued. Yeah, they didn't put Plague Knight separate. I noticed that too. I was thinking about that. I was wondering if anyone else noticed that. Mario Maker 2. Still my most played Switch game. To this day. I'd probably put it into an A. A-. It was one of those things where if it didn't get to go to its full potential. It just needed like 1 or 2 more updates. You know what I mean? I feel like they just kind of gave up. Like, it was very obvious Mario 2 was going to get expanded upon more. Like, all this stuff, they just kind of went like, eh. It needed more music. If it had more music, it's like Dragon Quest 11. If it had more music, literally would go up a tier. Mario Odyssey. Dope. Dope fucking Mario game. Literally was the game that convinced me to buy a Switch. Mario Party I haven't actually played. Super Meat Boy. A-? A+? There's like nothing wrong with it. Got a shit ton of content. Pretty solid. It could potentially go S. Like, there's nothing really wrong with it, right? I guess, right? Fuck. Makes sense. I knew Birdie was gonna say yes already. But I'm like, for me, like, S pretty much means like there's either like no flaws or if there is like a flaw. It's like, it's so minuscule. Like, who the fuck cares? You know what I mean? Like, no one's gonna give a shit about that. Or if it is, it's like, you know, like not everything's literally perfect or whatever. Like, I don't really, S doesn't have to mean like perfect. Super Monkey Ball, Banana Blitz. I don't know. Smash Bros. Ultimate. Honestly, this is the best Smash Bros. Game. Like, let's be real. Super Hot. I actually haven't played. Sushi Striker. I feel like I always defend this game. It's a solid B. It's like one of those games that's like, you know, it's nothing bad. It's fun. Controls can be a little awkward, and that's why it doesn't go any higher. The DS version's definitely better, or 3DS version. Don't know what that is. Don't know what that is. I want to play that, but I haven't bought it yet. Tales. Terraria. C-. I've had a bit of fun with it. I hate Terraria. Y'all know I hate Terraria. You loved Super Meat Boy, but they asked him to beat the fucking game without dying. Damn, that's a crazy achievement. People are gonna fight me for a lot of this stuff. People are gonna fight me for a lot of Binding of Isaac Plus. This is the Afterbirth. I've only played up the Rebirth. But I haven't technically done the Afterbirth stuff. But I've always enjoyed Binding of Isaac. There's nothing. I feel like it can get a little, like, you know what I mean. You can definitely get a bad loadout or whatever, and you can also just not get the achievements. By the way, I really hate when game achievements require you to go online, but they just, yo, that sucks. Or if they're like impossible, where it's like be first in the world on the leaderboard. It's like, bro, that's never gonna happen with hackers. I don't know what this is. That's Outer Scrolls Blades. This is Skyrim. Skyrim, pretty solid game. I think it's aged a bit, so it can't really go up here anymore. I think back in the day it was probably A. I'd say it's probably like a B+ nowadays. You know what I mean? The jank, I feel like, loses its charm after a while. But I do love the different builds. Like, I love how you can play the game totally different and do totally different shit every single time. And I think that's something to be appreciated. And the fact that it inspired Breath of the Wild, right? Like, literally, Aonuma, like the guy who made Zelda, played Skyrim and was like, oh, shit. That's literally what he said in an interview. Like, he played it and was just like, oh. I don't know why. I'm just picturing him being like, oh, that's what I was supposed to do. Oh. Binding of Isaac F tier because they dropped the Mac support. Oof. But can't you just run it in a VirtualBox? And also, if you want to be a gamer, why are you using a Mac? The End is Nigh, I haven't played. Escapist, I haven't played these, but I've heard they're good. This one's good too, but I haven't played. Jappox, the issue with this, I don't remember which one's which. Okay, 5 has Madverse. Madverse City is S tier. I don't think we've played 2. 3 we've played. 3's not bad. 3's like, what, B+? I don't think it has the best games ever, does it? I don't think we played these ones. We played 7, though. I know we had 7. 7's pretty solid. What, like an A-? Oblivion's so good. Sorry. Oblivion's your favorite Elder Scrolls? I missed that first part. You can't be still feel like it's a shitty move to drop support. Yeah, it's a bit weird. I guess the only thing I could think of is that the numbers didn't lie. They probably saw that, like, you were the only player. You literally must have been the only Mac player. Like, actually. Oh, yeah, I forgot Brazil. The Brazil fuckery. You got the Mac because of your brother. Yeah, I remember now. It's all coming back. I haven't played the OG. Oh, they dropped 32-bit support. Interesting. So it actually wasn't them being, like, spiteful. What is this? Last Remnant? Don't know. Breath of the Wild is S tier. Yeah. I don't feel like I have to explain that. Link's Awakening. This is a good question. I don't think it's S tier, but I think it's A+. Very solid Zelda game. Like, very solid. One of my favorite childhood Zeldas, for sure. Didn't play the Lego Movie 2 game. Don't know what this is. Messenger I've played a bit, but I haven't played enough. Mummy Remastered Returns or whatever. This is a dope game. Dope AF. I'll probably put it like B+. It's a little cheap. I need to explain it. So Breath of the Wild was the first Zelda game where they finally let you play it like a Zelda game. It's the most Zelda game like Zelda since the Zelda. The only thing it was missing was, I guess, proper dungeons and proper bosses. But I feel like it still had that same amount of content that you would have had, but they just sectioned it off. They segmented it. You know what I mean? So let's say if there's like this much, content, they chopped it like a pizza. You know what I mean? And like put it in different spots. So it still had the story, you just had to find it. It still had the dungeon puzzles and stuff, but there was like one in each part of the map. And whether this was the best thing or not, I don't really know. I love the breakable weapons. I thought the breakable weapons actually encouraged you to actually utilize your inventory, as opposed to just like literally just use one sword and never do anything ever. Because I don't know why people just like that in Zelda, where there's like never any reason to ever do anything. It needs more enemies for sure, or enemy types. It needs so I wouldn't mind like some kind of more focused quest line or something would be kind of cool. Like, for those that want it, or, if, you know what I mean? If you want to do that, that'd be kind of cool. But I love how you could just go anywhere. And I still do it. I still play that game to this day. Sorry. Is that supposed to approve the apps coming to their software? They approved the former ones. Well, yeah, because I guess they couldn't put it on the store, right? Because it literally wouldn't be supported. Outer Wild Worlds, whatever. I haven't played that. Haven't played. Don't know. Oh, wait. We played Walking Dead. We played this one. I put it A-. Solid fucking game. I played the ending was a little bit predictable. Witcher 3 I never really liked. I love the story, but the gameplay is kind of crap. Wonderful 101. This is like a perfect example of like a B game. BioShock is S tier. Bruh, not the first BioShock. Yeah, I would argue BioShock Infinite. But I don't know if I'd put it S tier. World Ends With You. I haven't played that in forever. Thimbleweed Park. I actually played this game. It's a throwback to old point and click games. I think a B-. I feel like that's about right. You have to be like, you have to love the genre. And I love the genre, and even I found it a little hard sometimes. I never played this new Toe Jam Earl. Never played Encore. Never played the Torchlights. Torchlight's good. Never did this. Transistor. I hate the isometric gameplay in this game. I don't like it at all. I love the story though. First BioShock is okay. Oh yeah, you keep telling me to play Prey. To play Prey. They do that. Travis Strikes Again, I haven't done it. The Trials of Mana remake. One of the best remakes I've seen in years. Holy shit, so much love put into that. Especially if you're a Mana fan. Trials, haven't played that new one. Never played these. Never played Troll. These are like I haven't played the remastered Turok, so I won't judge those. This is Ultra Street Fighter 2. Undertale. Still a solid game. We played it just recently. I'd still put it in S tier. I think everyone should play it at some point. It sucks if you already have it spoiled, though. Unravel 2. Entitled Goose Game. I feel like this game was a B-. I didn't love it like everyone else did. Valkyrie Chronicles 4 I've owned for years and I still haven't played it. I have it literally installed ready to go and I haven't played it still. Wargroove I haven't played enough to make a decision. West of Loathing I feel like I used to play on the internet. What Remains of Edith Finch I also haven't played and I really want to. Wizards of Legend. I haven't played the new Wolfensteins yet, although I own a few of them. I think they're on Game Pass. XCOM 2 I haven't played. I haven't played the new Xenoblades. Yo, Impossible Lair. I'll throw this up here for the fucking love. It goes there, I swear. It's S tier. Literally Donkey Kong Country 4. Yooka-Laylee, the first one, is like C-. You've never played Mana? Bruh. Mana games are good. Trials of Mana is a fantastic remake. One of the best Mana games, I would say. It still is it's not gonna be like it's still a Mana game. And again, it's a remake. So it's still gonna be a 90s JRPG or action RPG. You know what I mean? But what I always love about the games, they always have so many different types of characters and different types of things for you to interact with and stuff. Didn't play Crafted World. Yo, YouTube. We all know that's 12-year-old's favorite app. We're putting YouTube. Yo, YouTube's S tier. What am I saying? YouTube's obviously S tier. Which I get the remake on Switch or Steam. If you want it at a higher FPS, get it on Steam. It runs at a better resolution. All that, all that stuff. It hitches a bit on Switch. But if you want it portably, get it on Switch. But it goes on sale pretty often. Usually goes on sale for $24 Canadian. So just wait for that. It usually goes on sale every now and again. The Switch version often goes on sale too. So whichever one you find first on sale. YouTube, my favorite game. When am I going to stream YouTube again? Is this Ys Origins? I've actually played this game as well. It's fun, but a little samey. I never played the newer one. It says Legacy of the Duelist. Yo, let's fucking go. This is probably my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh game I've ever played. Put it in the A-. Very solid. Zombieland didn't play. Didn't play these. Oh, Bowser's Fury. Wait, so why did they put 3D World separate from Bowser's Fury? They put it twice. Look at this shit. Does anyone proofread this list? Am I the only one ever to actually do this list? I'm pretty sure they're missing games too. Monster Hunter. Among Us. It's super group dependent. I found it a little boring after a while though. Like it gets a little like a... Look, they have new Pokemon Snap twice as well. This list is getting... No one even proofread the list, man. Where did I put it? Okay, here it is. Gonna be it's too demanding. The Switch should look pretty comparable. Yeah, it's not that bad at all. Like it's definitely fine on the Switch. It's just that like it's one of those like it runs, you know, the higher FPS and all that. I think that we were watching YouTube the other day. It's true. Hey, YouTube game is Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories. Yo, that one always gets streamed with the fucking music. People always play it. Always fucking does it. Among Us sucks. Seems like they actually added more. Doki Doki Literature Collection Plus or whatever the fuck. I can't say anything because spoilers. Around there. Why is Ring Fit again? Holy fuck. Who made this list? Alright, boom! Let's go! Only got mad at chat once. Alright, is this correct? So what do I think is the best game of all of these? I guess Odyssey? Alright, that I would say Breath of the Wild would be... Breath of the Wild's the best game, Mario Odyssey second, Smash Bros. Ultimate third. And after that, it's just whatever. This took forever. Oh my god, dude. My stream, it literally just becomes tier listing the stream. That would actually be kind of funny. And then we'd all go insane. This is all generally already correct, I would say. I'd probably put this lower. Let's see. Yeah. Sorry, I was trying to think. I'd rather play Mega Man 11. No, I'd rather play Borderlands. I put this lower almost. I love how the only F is Resident Evil 6. I love how Resident Evil 6 is literally the only one. Alright. Chat, do you agree? Do you disagree? What do you think? The ultimate Nintendo, all 560 games. Holy fuck.